Welcome everybody. Let's make a start in a wide leg child's pose. Knees open, big toes touching, and then you can just relax in between the legs for a little moment. Forehead down towards the floor. And if you can't rest your forehead on the floor, then you can always stack your fists one on top of the other. So once you get there, just taking a few moments to settle. How is everything feeling for you today? What have you been up to for the last few days, and how does that feel in your bodies? How is your mind? Have you been a little bit busy the last few days? You kind of lost track of where you are and what you're doing. I certainly feel a little bit like that today. Let's use this moment or this next hour to ground down. Find some flexibility and mobility within your body and within your mind. Let the breath get a little bit longer, a little bit deeper. On your next exhale, you can start to reach the hands a little bit further forwards. See how far you can extend your spine. How does that feel in your hips? You can imagine this like a yawn. You could try and take at least 4 counts to breathe in. At least 4 counts to breathe out. Take a twist, right arm underneath you towards the left side. Just look underneath your left arm. Push into the back of your right arm. And take a breath in, expand into the twist. And it's just a gentle twist. And then untwisting, taking your right arm out. Left arm goes underneath you towards the right side. And then lean into the back of the left arm, push into the right fingertips. And then untwisting, taking the arms back out in front. Another last little reach as far forwards as you can. Last little yawn here in this shape. And then walk your hands to your knees, lifting yourself up, bring your knees together. We're going to come into all fours and into cat-cows. So we're going to try and really find a whole load of mobility in our bodies today, using cat-cows. So starting off, just nice and simple, let your belly sink, and then lift the head, chest up. And then push away from the mat, round into the back, chin to chest. Do that 4 more times so you can move with your own, in your own flow, with your own breath. The inhale for the belly to sink, and the exhale to round into the back. Then tune into your body. How's it feeling today? We'll come back to neutral and then draw a big circle with the head. How's that feel there around your neck? Around the whole circumference of your neck. And then take the circle the other way. Creak, creak in my neck. So bringing the head back to neutral now. Circles with the shoulders. So the shoulders come up towards the ears and around the back. Certainly feel yourself push away from the mat. And then surrender into the mat. Arms stay straight. And then try taking the circle the other way. And then we're going to take the hands so that the fingers point outwards. You're going to let your chest drop, squeeze the shoulder blades in the middle, and you push over towards the right side. Keep your arms straight here. Now push away from the floor and round into the back. Take it up and over to the left. Sit and then let the chest drop. Good, and then take it over to the right. Push up and round into the back. Let the chest drop as we move to the left and then over to the right. Okay, so see if you can find that. A few little circles here. Arms stay straight. That might help you. It is like a cat-cow. You're rounding into the back and then you're letting the chest drop. But we're just working laterally, so through the side. Take the circle the other way. I'm just trying to find a little bit of fluidity, letting go of any little stickiness. Good. And then we can, before we move from here, just come back to neutral and flip the fingers towards the knees. So we're getting a little bit more into the wrists. Cat-cows here. Let your belly sink, draw your head, chest forwards. And then push away and round. Okay, try that a few more times. The elbows bent helps here. And if it's too much, just stay in stillness. I'll come back to neutral. And we're going to flip the fingers towards the knees, the backs of the hands in the floor. And we'll just stay here for a little moment, counterposing the head, because we've already been on all fours for a little while, so you might already be feeling your wrists. Take a breath. And then release. Tuck your toes under. Now sit onto your heels. We can bring the hands to interlace. Give the wrists a little circling out. And then circle it the other way. So, okay, from here, come back onto all fours. You can keep the toes tucked, but slide your right leg back. Oh. Feel the calf stretch there. Squeeze the heel back and we'll rock forwards and back for a moment. Okay, now push the heel back. Feel the stretch through the calf and do your cat-cows. Let your belly sink and lift your head, chest up. And then push away and round into the back. And again, let your belly sink, draw the chest forwards. And then push away and round into the back. Last time, let your belly sink and lift the head, chest up. And then push away and round into the back. Come back to neutral, and you're going to take your right leg over towards the right side. Yeah, so you've got the foot kind of in line with your left knee here. Press the sole of the foot down into the floor. And then take your left arm underneath you towards your right foot. You can lay onto the outer left arm, and the right fingers move to the top of the mat. Try and find the arch in your back here. So it's like you're trying to press the hamstrings away towards the back of the mat. Breathing in. As you breathe out, you can take your right arm up to the sky and just try and twist the chest a little bit more. You're going to see what's available to you here. And bringing your right hand back down onto the mat, picking yourself back up. Try your cat-cows here. So let your belly sink and draw your head, chest forwards. And then push away and round into the back. 2 more times. Let your belly sink, lift the head, chest up. Good, and then push away and round into the back. Last time, belly sinks, lift the head, chest up. And then push away and round. Coming back to neutral, we'll bring that right leg back in. Take a cat-cow, belly sinks, lift the head, chest up. Spine's going to get nice and mobile, and then round into the back, chin to chest. Coming back to neutral, you can have your right toes tucked under if that felt nice on the other side, and take the left foot leg back, tuck the toes under, and then start to rock forwards and back. Welcome to your left calf, left ankle. There's a little bit of stiffness there for me. And then pushing the heel back so you can feel the stretch, hold it there and into your cat-cow. So you let your belly sink and lift the head, chest up. And then round into the back, chin to chest. And again, inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. And then exhale, round into the back, chin to chest. Last time, let the belly sink, lift the head, chest up. And then push away and round into the back. We'll come back to neutral. And you're going to swing your left leg over towards the left side. Try and line up the foot with the knee. That's it. You can untuck the toes if that feels better on your knee. And we'll slide your right arm underneath you towards the left ankle. You might catch hold of it, you might not. Lay your outer right arm onto the floor, left fingers to the top of the mat. And then try and find the arch in your lower back. So it's like you're trying to lift your sit bones up to the sky, pushing your hamstrings towards the back of the mat. If you want, take your left arm up to the sky. See if you can lean back, breathe into it. Feels so good. And then bring your left hand onto the mat and picking your right arm up. Both hands onto the floor into cat-cows. Let your belly sink and lift the head, chest up. And then push away and round. 2 more. Belly sinks, lift your head, chest up. And then push away and round. Last one. Belly sinks, lift your head, chest up. Good. And then push away and round. So come back to neutral. Take your left leg to the back to where it came from, lower both knees onto the mat. Last cat-cow here. Let the belly sink and lift your head, chest up. Actually, we're just going to do the cow. Now walk your hands to the corners of the mat. Don't have them too wide, because, don't have them too close together because it's early in the class. But slowly lower your chest towards the floor. Be mindful, take your time. Where feels good to go at this point? Yeah, you might not go as low as you normally do because it is early in the class, so that's not the aim. The aim is just to feel where is there tightness and where is there resistance this morning or today, whenever you're doing the class. Take one more breath. If you like to turn the head to one side, you can, or you can have the chin on the floor. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Take your time, move carefully, mindfully, and now we'll do the cat. So you can round into the back and chin to chest. Coming back to neutral. Tuck your toes under, sit onto your heels, and then lift your arms all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, let the elbows bend and open up the chest. I want you to round into the back and bring your elbows and hands to meet. Again, inhale, lift your arms up, and then elbows bend, open up your chest. It is really a big yawn. And then rounding into the back, elbows and hands meet, chin to chest. Last time, inhale, lift the arms up, elbows bend, open up the chest. You can have your toes untucked if you like. And then round into the back and chin to chest. Releasing the hands, just take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, draw your shoulders back, push your hands down towards the floor. Big breath in. Maybe the toes are talking to you now. And a long breath out, squeeze your shoulders towards each other. Good, release the hands, shake it out, come back onto all fours. And you've got your toes tapped, you can give the feet a little slap on the floor to stretch them out if you need to. Otherwise, just let your belly sink, chest, head up, and then push the hips up and back into your first downward facing dog of the day. Squeeze the heels down one by one. Wiggle your way into your dog. Now have your knees bent a lot. Yes, so really bend your knees. Cat-cow here. Round into the back, chin to chest. Tuck your tail under as much as you can. And then lengthen the spine, draw the head, chest up. So those sit bones are lifting up now. And again, round into the back, chin to chest. Have your knees bent. And then lifting the sit bones up, trying to arch your back, lift your head, chest up. Yeah, so it's not a load of movement. See how you go. Round into the back, chin to chest. And then lengthening the spine, sit bones up towards the sky. Oh, feels good. Let's take your right leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip, and we draw a big circle with the right leg. Let's get into that right hip, and we'll take the circle the other way. Take your right leg up to the sky, toes pointing down. It's going to be a very small movement, but give it a go. Round into the back, chin to chest. And then try and lengthen the spine, draw the head, chest forwards. Yeah, try it one more time. Round into the back, your cat-cow and a three-legged dog. And then lengthen the spine, draw the head, chest forwards. Good, right knee to your right wrist, right shin on the floor. Take the left leg back, come into your pigeon. Walk the hands forward so you can relax the arms, forehead down onto the mat. You may be feeling that in your arms. You squeeze your right hip back, push your left foot into the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Excellent, guys. Walk your hands back towards your knees, palms flat. And we tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up off the floor, and right leg goes all the way back up into a three-legged dog, and you can bend the knee and open up the head. Lowering your right foot next to your left. Take the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up your hip. Draw a big circle with that left leg now. How much space have you got there today? If you've done lots of walking the last few days, maybe there's not so much. So use this time to awaken it and stretch it. And take the circle the other way. Yeah, taking the left leg up to the sky, toes pointing down. Try cat-cows here. Let your belly sink, lift the head, chest up. And then round into the back, chin to chest. So it might be a really small movement. Inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. And then exhale, round into the back. Inhale, draw your head, chest forwards. And then let's bring the left knee to your left wrist. Left foot towards the right wrist. Good, now slide the back leg away. Sneaky little pigeon, walk your hands forwards. So it might be early on in the class for your hips, so be mindful. If you can relax here though, long breaths. Pushing down to the top of your right foot. That's it, squeezing into the left hip. Lovely, guys. Okay, walk your hands back towards your knee or towards your knees, and then tuck your back toes. Let's take the left leg all the way back up, bend the knee and open up the hip. Good, and we're gonna lower your left foot next to the right. Come up high onto your toes, chin to chest, roll yourself forwards into a plank pose. I'm gonna lower the knees to the floor right here. Yeah, and now let your belly sink and draw your chest forwards. Now let your elbows brush by the rib cage as you lower your chest and your chin to the floor. Release your feet and let the legs lie flat. And then draw your shoulders back, lift your head, chest up, a little cobra up dog. You can have a wiggle here. We're going to lower ourselves all the way back down. Take your hands towards your feet. Breathe in, lift your head, lift your chest, and lift your feet. Push your hands down into the floor here. Squeeze your shoulders back. Breathing in. Good, and then breathing out. Lower yourself back down. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Push your hips back into a child's pose. A little variation on the vinyasa for you. Breathing in. Breathing out. Looking forwards, come up onto all fours. Let the belly sink, draw your chest forwards. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Coming up high into your toes, roll yourself forwards into your plank pose. Lower your knees there, let your belly sink. Chest forwards, elbows bend, lower your chest and your chin to the floor. Squeeze your shoulders back, release your feet, let your legs lie flat. Push down through the hands, lift the head, chest up, cobra up dog. And then bend the arms, lower yourself back down. Slide the hands back towards the feet, palms down. Inhale, lift the head and chest up, lift the feet up. Reach the hands towards the feet. Yeah. You can hover those hands there. Try and squeeze the shoulders back. Try and keep the hands off the floor for a moment now. As you bring them back underneath your shoulders, place them down onto the mat, toes tuck under, and we'll come up into a plank and then a downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing in. Last time like that, coming up high into the toes, chin to chest, roll yourself forwards into plank. Now you can drop knees, chest, chin all at the same time, or do it as we did it last time. So you arch your back, your knees bend, your knees, your chest, your chin land at the same time if you're going for that. Let the legs lie flat, push through the hands, chin to chest, roll your way up. Good, and then elbows bend and lower yourself all the way down. Take your hands towards your feet. Inhale, lift the head and chest, lift the arms and lift the legs. Hold it, breathe into the floor. So your belly expands into the mat. Breathe out, feel your back strengthening. Good, can you keep it here? Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes, you can always have your knees on the floor or just come up through a plank pose and then take it up and back into your downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Relax your head, hold on to opposite elbows. Imagine water running down your neck into your head. That's if your head is lifted, the water is going to kind of dribble around your chin. But you want it to dribble all the way down the back of your head to the crown. I'm going to do it one day. I'm going to dribble water down my neck, see where the pathway goes. But I'm just trying to get you to relax your head, that's all. Releasing the hands, we slowly roll up, last thing to come up is the head. And once you get there, lift your arms up to the sky. You're going to bend the elbows, open up the chest, squeeze the elbows towards the center of the back. And then lift the arms back up and hinge from the hips. Yeah. Roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Once you've come to standing, lift your arms up and we'll bend the elbows and open up the chest. Squeeze the elbows to the center of the back. And then straighten the arms, hinge from the hips, take it all the way back down. Last time, roll your way up, chin to chest. Lift your arms up, We'll bend the elbows, open up the chest, and now bend your knees as well. Squeeze the elbows to the center of the back. And then straighten the legs, reach the arms up and over, and hinge from the hips. Good. Slowly start to walk your hands back out to the top of the mat. Find your plank pose. And now bend your knees and push your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Okay, let's see if we can flow a little bit. You'll lift the right leg up, bend the knee and open up your hip. Right foot inside your right hand. Come up into a high lunge. Be nice and strong and solid here. Oops, I'm not strong and solid. Bring your hands to interlace. Yeah, bring them into the chest and then push the hands away. Lower the back knee, hover it off the floor and round into the back, chin to chest. Straighten the back leg and lift the arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, bend the back leg, round into the back, chin to chest. Inhale, straighten the back leg, lift the arms up, and last time, round into the back, chin to chest. Good, lifting the arms back up, just lean up and over towards the right, breathe into the left side. Come back to center and pop the hands down onto the mat. We are going to feel great after this. Right foot moves to the back of the mat. Now you can lower your knees first or arch your back, bend your knees, lower down, knees, chest, chin. Legs lie flat. Roll through, cobra up dog. Take it back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Hopefully you can feel some heat starting to rise. Yeah, we want that. We want a little bit of heat. We want a little bit more awareness. So you're going to swing your left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. Bring your left foot inside your left hand. Come up into your high lunge. Here we go. Well done. From here, interlace the fingers. You can turn the palms faced up. Now bend the back leg round into the back. Bring your hands forwards, chin to chest. And then straighten the back leg and lift the head, chest up. Good. And again, rounding into the back, chin to chest. And then straightening the back leg, lift the arms up. Now be really mindful of what you're feeling and where. Last time, round into the back, chin to chest. Bend the back leg. And then straightening the back leg, lift the arms up. Just lean up and over towards the right side. Where can you feel that stretch here? Now bringing your body back to the center. Take your hands down either side, front foot. And the front foot moves to the back, find plank. Knees, chest, chin to the floor. Arch the back, chest to the floor, chin to the floor. Legs lie flat. Push through, cobra up dog. And then take it up and back into downward facing dog. Breathing in, push through the hands. See if those sit bones can go a bit higher. And breathing in. Nice guys, lower the knees just for a moment. Sit back into your heels. You can turn your palms face up. Let your eyes close. Let your face relax. Just notice what you're feeling so far. Breathing in. And breathing in. Taking a little bit of time just to check in case it's getting a little bit crazy in there. Bringing back that calm, mindful breathing. While we're here, take your right hand behind you, fingers pointing towards the back of the mat. Swing your left arm up and over your head, push your thighs forwards and hips forwards. Reach the left arm all the way to the back of the mat. Sitting the hips back onto the heels. Swing your left hand behind you, fingers pointing away. And then right arm up and over your head. Push the hips forwards here. Breathing in. And breathing out. Lovely, sitting your hips back into the heels. Come back onto all fours. Let the belly sink. Tuck the toes and lift the hips up. Downward facing dog. Give the head a shake, yes or no. You still want the water to run down the back of the neck. We'll swing the right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. Bring your right foot inside your right thumb, and we come up into a high lunge again. Good, from here now, drop the back heel, 45 into your warrior two. Maybe this pose feels quite easy now, it's familiar. Flip the front palm, reach it forwards and take it back and breathe into your right side here. Inhale. Good, as you exhale, take your right hand to the floor, big circle with your left arm. Pick your left heel up and walk your right foot over to the right. Come back up into a high lunge. Then bring your hands heart center. And then step your left foot to the top of the mat. Come into a chair pose. Reach your arms forwards. Good. Inhale. Draw the chest forwards while you're tucking the tail, sitting the hips down low. And then exhale, fold forwards and hinge from the hips. You're in a forward fold. Inhale now, lift the head, chest up, and rest your hands on your knee, on the tops of your thighs. Bend your knees. Round into the back, chin to chest. And then inhale, lengthen the spine, draw the head, chest forwards. Two more of them. Push away. Straighten into the arms, round into the back. And then inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. Good, last time, push away, round into the back, chin to your chest. And then inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. From here, reach your arms up towards the sky. And we're going to bring the hands heart center, twist left arm towards the right side. Push down to your right hand into the twist, inhale. Good, and then exhale, release, hands to the floor. Roll your way up, chin to chest. Last thing to come up is the head. Palms together, inhale, lift your arms up. And then exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows and open up the chest. Good, straightening the arms, straightening the legs, hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, you can jump back, step back, find your plank. Knees, chest, chin, unless you're tired, go straight to down dog. Bend the knees, arch the back. Legs lie flat. Push through the hands, come up, cobra, up dog. And then take it up and back, downward facing dog. Body is going on such a journey this morning or today, whenever you're doing it. Big breath in, and long breath out. So swing the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. Left foot is going to land inside left thumb. Come up into a high lunge. We have been here already. Good, and then ground your back heel, open up into your warrior two. Adjust your front foot towards the right side. Breathing in. Breathing out, push through your right heel, your left heel. Get the hamstring working. Yes, you flip the front palm, reach it forwards, take it back. Breathe into this left side. And then bring your left hand down to touch the floor. Bring your right hand down, pick your heel up, walk your left foot over to the left. My body doesn't like to come back into high lunge here, which is why we're doing it. Lift your arms up and come back up, high lunge. Yes, now once you're there, bring your hands heart center. We'll step your right foot next to the left, both knees bent. Big toes touching, heels slightly open. Reach the arms forwards and then start to tuck your tail. Breathing in. Breathing out, trying to sit down a little bit deeper. Nice, guys. Taking the hands to the floor, straightening the legs. You might keep a little bend in the knees though. Inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. Once you're there, bring your hands onto your knees. Just above your knees, sorry. Have your knees bent. Round into the back, chin to chest. And then lengthen the spine, lift the head, chest up. And again, get the tuck of the tail round into the back, chin to chest. And then lengthen the spine, draw the head, chest forwards. Let's do one more. Round into the back, straighten your arms, chin to chest. And then lengthen the spine, draw the head, chest forwards. Reach your arms up. And then reaffirm your chair pose. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Breathe, reach the chest forwards. Hands come heart center. Don't let the knees jut forwards. Just take your right arm outside of the left leg. Push down through the left hand into the twist. Inhale, can you feel both heels and all 10 toes pushing into the mat? Exhale. Nice, guys. Release, take the hands to the floor. Take a halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Roll your way up, chin to chest. Last thing to come up is the head. Lift your arms up. Elbows bend. You can bend your knees, arch your back. And then straighten the arms, straighten the legs, hinge from the hips. Fold forwards. Inhale, take a halfway lift, lengthen. And as you exhale, you can jump back, step back, find your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or straight to down dog if you are tired. Legs lie flat, push through the hands, lift yourself up, cobra, up dog. And then take it up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Can you lift the sit bones up towards the sky? And breathe out, squeeze the heels towards the floor. Good, let's swing your right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. Right foot inside right thumb. Come up into your high lunge. Ground the back heel, come into warrior two. Yes, and then flip the front palm, reach it forwards, take it back, breathe into the right side. Okay, we ready for this? Take your right hand to the floor, big circle with the left arm. Pick your back heel up, walk your right foot over to the right, and then walk your hands forwards and lift your left leg up. Now you don't have to have the left leg really high, and you can have a bend in your right leg. Inhale, draw your head, chest forward. So this is your cow pose. And now round into the back and chin to chest. Try and keep the left leg where it is. Inhale, draw the head, chest forward. You can have your hands on blocks. And then round into the back, chin to chest. I know it's a challenge. Last time, inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. And then exhale and round. Good. Lower your left foot next to the right with a sigh. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Hands behind your calves. Draw yourself in. Roll your way up, chin to chest. Good. Lift your arms up. As you exhale, bend your knees, arch your back, elbows towards the center of your back. And then straighten the legs, straighten the arms, and hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And then exhale, plant the hands, jump back, step back. Knees, chest, chin, or normal vinyasa, or meet me in downward facing dog. Legs lie flat, roll through cobra, up dog, and back downward facing dog. Excellent, you got one more flow. Breathe in and breathe out. Left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. Left foot inside the left thumb. Hopefully all of this feeling a little bit freer now. Coming up, high lunge. From your high lunge, drop the back heel and open up into your warrior two. Reach through the fingers. Flip the front palm, reach it forwards and back. Breathe into the left side. And here we go. Left hand to the floor, right hand to the floor. Pick the back heel up, walk the left foot over to the left side. All right, so now walk your hands forwards, lift your right leg up. It's a half standing split. Try your cat-cows here. Inhale, draw the head chest forward, see what you can manage. And then round into the back, chin to chest. Hands can be on the block. Inhale, draw your head chest forward. You can bend that left knee a little bit more. And then round into the back, chin to chest. Last time, inhale, draw your head, chest forward. And then exhale and round. Good, lower your right foot next to your left with a side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold, draw yourself in. Yeah, draw yourself into yourself. Roll your way up, chin to chest. Palms together, lift your arms up. And as you exhale, bend your elbows, open up the chest, bend your knees. I'm going to straighten the legs, straighten the arms, and then hinge from the hips. Oh, we are going to feel fantastic today. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, jump it back, step it back, find plank. And knees, chest, chin. Maybe you're tired, go straight to down dog. Legs lie flat, push through the legs, roll up, cobra, up dog. And then back downward, facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Lower your knees to the floor. Well done, guys. If you hung in there, well done. We'll come up, walking your hands back towards your knees. You've got your toes tucked under. Untuck them if it's too much for you. Okay, you're going to take your right hand behind you, fingers pointing to the back of the mat, swing the left arm up and over your head, push through the toes, push through the knees, lift the hips up. Sitting the bum back onto the heels, take your left hand behind you, right arm up and over your head, push the hips forwards, reach the right fingers to the back of the mat. Good, sitting your bum back onto your heels, and then come into a child's pose. Tuck your toes, hips down, forehead down. Give the head a little move from side to side. Quite a powerful little practice that you have been on for this last period of time. So how does that feel in your body? Isn't it amazing? Walk your hands back to your knees. So, you have to practice something for it to happen. We'll keep practicing this and see if it happens at some point. You've got your hands flat on the floor, just behind your knees. Cat-cows here. Inhale, draw your head, chest forwards. As you exhale, round into your back, chin to chest. And again, inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. And then exhale, round into the back, chin to chest. Last one, inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. And then push away and round into the back. Now hang on here, push away from the mat. Feet down into the floor, knees up towards your chest. See if you can really push down through the hands. Can you slide one leg through and then the other leg through? See what you can do. Give it a go and it will happen. It will happen eventually. Just keep going there. Push down to your fingertips. Inhale, lift up nice and tall. And then exhale, fold over your legs. Relax your head. You like to kind of pace from one side to the other. That's something I like to do. Otherwise, you can be in stillness. I bet you're all looking forward to this. Roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. I'm going to shuffle a bit further down to the bottom of my mat. Maybe you need to as well. Reach your arms forwards and then again round into the back now, chin to chest. Slowly make your way down onto the mat. We got to this point, guys. Well done. Once you get there, you can take your arms up and over your head. Let's bend the knees, have your feet as wide as the mat, and windscreen right for the legs. If the spine is the highway to your higher self, then there's certainly been a lot of energy flowing from the tailbone all the way up the spine into your head. Hopefully that will help you just tap into a different place for your day, a patient place, a mindful place. Walk your feet a little bit closer towards each other. And coming into bridge, inhale. You can bring your hands down by your side, your palms flat on the floor, and as you exhale, lift the hips up to the sky. And we'll interlace the fingers, draw your shoulder blades towards each other. Keep pushing your baby fingers down into the mat as the hips lift. That should feel pretty nice right now. Releasing the hands, lower the spine down, vertebra by vertebra. And you're going to repeat the same thing again or come into a wheel pose. Now you can have your fingers towards your shoulders, your palms flat on the floor. Elbows in, lifting the hips up. You maybe stay here in bridge or push through the hands and make your way into your bridge, your wheel pose. Let's see what suits you here. Even though we've done a lot of back bending, maybe this still feels a little bit tender, a little bit tight. When you feel ready, chin to chest, you can slowly lower the spine down. Ooh. That certainly felt heavy and tight for me. How was it for you? Feet as wide as the mat, windscreen wide for the legs. And then you can walk your feet towards each other and let's hug the knees into the chest. If you can, we're going to get into a plow pose. If not, take a happy baby holding onto the outer edges of the feet. But it is a good way to counterpose everything we've been doing today. So if you can, legs up and over your head, just let the toes rest on the floor. Let the knees rest by your ears. Okay, know that this isn't going to be as mobile as it might be at different times of the day. So if this is the morning time for you, then it's probably feeling still a little bit stiff. So just be mindful not to put loads of weight into your neck. Try and keep the weight into your hands, into your elbows. Breathing into the spine. Keep your eyes straight up to the sky if you can. And then to come out of it, put your palms flat on the floor and slowly lower your spine down. Then bend your knees, heels into your butt, and then just let both knees fall to the right. Look at your left hand, breathe in. Now, if you feel any tension in your neck here, just gaze straight up. Sometimes it just gets a little bit into the nerves when you look to the left. So maybe it's better for you to keep your eyes straight up. Good, and then bring the knees back in through center. Take them over to the other side. See how that feels there for you. Holding it there, taking a breath in. And a breath out, squeeze the knees down, reach through the right hand. Nice, guys. All right, let's bring the knees back into the center. Soles of the feet together, knees open, my favorite place to take stock. Arms up and over your head. Now, with your feet pressing together, feel your big toes, baby toes, heels. Keep pushing the feet together and lift the hips up. I want you to try and wiggle yourself closer to the heels and then lower the spine down. And then let the knees open to their fullest. You can let your head rock from side to side if you've got a little bit of tension in your neck there. And eyes closed, face relaxed, jaw relaxed. Do give yourself this moment now. This is probably the most important moment of the class. Take a breath in all together through the nose. And then open your mouth and exhale, let it go. I want you to breathe in for the count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 3, 2, 1. And then exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to the very top. Let's open mouth, exhale, let it go. If you're comfy like this, stay like this. If not, just bring your arms down by your side and extend your legs straight to the corners of the mat. Toes melting outwards. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more breath. As you feel ready, you can take much longer here in Shavasana if you can. Otherwise, you're going to start to move your toes, move your fingers. Reach your arms above the head, full body stretch. You can bring your knees into your chest and then just roll over to the right hand side. Then try and keep your eyes closed, make your way up to seated to face the front. Sit in any shape that feels good for you. There's no rush, take your time. Once you get there, bring your palms together, thumbs into your chest bone. One last big breath in. And open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Namaste, have a beautiful rest of your day. You can cat-cow through your day today. Hopefully nice mobile spines. Going to be able to be creative and spontaneous. Moving through your day. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I shall see you soon.